Welcome back to Going Solo here on Music Free Gaming. It's great to have you here. Oh, it's great to be back in my solo world. I've missed it, and I kind of needed a break from all of the disasters over on Roguecraft. But today, I'm going to be working on a castle. That's right, castles are fun, and I like castles. And I need to work on that one. And I think what I want to do today is remember how to jump and fly. Yes, haha, I remember how buttons work. What I want to do here is try to land. Nope. I wanted to try to land on the building. That is not going to happen. But what I want to do is try to work on this tower here. Okay, I want to work on that tower, but apparently I'm going to come down here because this central area here, I think is going to be, I'm going to make it a big central tower, and that's going to be sort of the centerpiece of the building, because partly it's in the center, and that's how centerpieces work. So that's what I'm going to be working on today. So let's go ahead and get into it. So looking at where this shape is, I think I'm going to actually extend the tower out over this just a little bit and maybe connect in right about here. I think that's going to work just to kind of bulk this out and make that tower tie in just a little bit better. So let's see. So this is going to come around this way, and I am going for sort of a square tower look on this one. Because the castle itself is this sort of weird shape, I want the center tower keep kind of thing to be a little bit more constructed, a little bit more square. It's like I was going to try to come up with a better word for it, but square really is the right word here that I'm looking for. Yeah, coming over the top of this, it's going to be a little bit weird, but I kind of like the idea of it. Yeah, it's just going to sort of hang over portions of the castle. This is going to stick out here, so I can maybe do something interesting there with stuff like that. So, yeah, I think that's going to be, it's going to be its own special breed of fun, I think. But I think I can make it work. I don't know if the rest of you ever see something and you can't unsee it? This is totally the thing for me. When I look at stone brick, it looks like a Mandalorian helmet. I can't unsee this, right? This looks like Boba Fett or Din Djarin or any of the other Mandalorians. That is just what this looks like to me, and I just can't unsee it. It will forever be a Mandalorian helmet. Now, like all of my builds, I have spent exactly 4.5 seconds planning this, which, to be fair, is actually better than I spend planning most of the rest of my life. So, I guess there's got that going for me. But let's grab a few more bricks here. But yeah, I think this is going to work. Once I get this up, I think this is going to be tall enough. And I don't know what I'm going to put along the top. I think I'm going to stick with sort of just a more crenellated top of this tower. I don't think I'm going to get too crazy with like pointed roofs or things like that, but we'll kind of play it by ear. I'm always asking myself the hard questions here. Did I actually make this square, or is it some weird off by one rectangle? Either is okay, but it'd be kind of nice to know. I don't believe it. I actually made this a square. I didn't count it. I just, sure, I will place the blocks here. And now I have a square. Wonderful. That's going to make the design, I guess, easier to do. Yeah, so take the spruce fence. I've got 2 blocks between each of them. And say, you can make even numbers work. It's a thing. So now all I need to do is come around this side. It's going to go there. 1, 2, there. And just take this all the way around and do the same thing. And what this will do, 1, 2, there we go, is this will be the support for some sort of crenellation thing. I don't know. It'll be fine. Totally fine. Despite the hissing from chat. Okay, so I've got the blocks in place. I think mostly that's going to work, but I think what I might do is replace some of those blocks with brick slabs, just to line things up a little bit better, right? Because you come around, here I am standing there. Actually, that's okay. Maybe I'll just put the slabs on top. I mean, that might work. That might work. We'll have to play with it some. But let's start with the slabs on top, just because that's going to be easier. I gotta clean this up too. You know, for a project that was at the very beginning of my world, you'd think I'd have gotten around to finishing it by now. But no, we're not going to do that. That would make sense. And man, we can't have that now. So looking at this with FreeCam, putting the little crenellations on top where I've got the supports, I think that mostly works. I think that's going to give me a reasonable look. Whether it would make total perfect sense, who knows? But I think it's going to work out okay here. And it's easy. Let's just it's easy. I know the spacing works. We'll just make it go. Okay, so I've got this lower area of the castle, and I think what I want to do is it's going to be sort of a lower defensive walkway, right? So if somebody wants to come out here, take a closer look out, right? La-di-da-di-da. Oh, look at that horribly finished building over there. Isn't that awesome? Right, they can totally walk along here and do that. But it would also be a layer of defense closer to the bridge, while you might have other defenders up here higher on the wall. You know, that type of thing. So I think what I want to do is come down here with some slabs and then just try to, if I just mimic what I have up on the tower above me where I'm placing these slabs every couple of blocks, this might actually work. Right? That is the hope and dream. Now, unfortunately, I think, yeah, I've got this in the wrong place. I need to move this. So we'll do that and see how else this goes. Okay, taking a look at this in FreeCam. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. Now, I do have this little section here that was, again, part of the original mountain. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. So for now, I'm going to leave it. Because I don't really want to carve it out. But I'm not sure how I want to leave it there, or just let it be sort of natural from the mountainside. So we'll go ahead and leave it. And apparently, I've got this little guy. I think what I'll do is let's go ahead and just take this out. Whoops. That was a little much. Just a touch. Just a touch much. Because rhyming is fun. Oh, I see what that's doing. Okay. Okay. So rather than having it go this way, let's move it out here. And I think this'll do it. Let me just go ahead and now bring the brick. We'll transition up this way. Okay. And that'll work. And then I'll take out this row right here, or this column. Okay, and it looks like I need to do, maybe not take out a column, I need to add stuff here. Well, that'll work. I can do that. Again, I'm working with sort of a more organic shape to this castle, so some of this is going to be a little bit wonky, but I'm okay with a little bit of wonkiness, again, because I decided I want this to be organic. And unfortunately, it means things like, things just sort of end up in weird places. So just kind of shape things out here a little bit, and hopefully I can. There are a few places like this side I might shift a little bit, or actually I think I will shift this. If I take this one out, yeah, it's going to be a little 1, 2, 3. And this is just because of the size of this wall, right? Shifting out to having 3 supports here doesn't work because it's an even number. Oh, cheese monkeys. Yeah, I understand it. Y'all were giving me the boo hiss when I said, oh, yeah, some of this is even. Yep, this is why. This is why even numbers are just harder to work with. But that's okay. That's okay. We'll make do. Oh, no, there's the rest of the party. Oh, these guys, man. At least their leader is out front, right? He's all hanging out there being all shooty McShooterson. And I don't need that. Ouch. Look, dude, I'm building here. Okay, you can go back and, you know, deal with building code violations elsewhere. I think I am very happy with my building code violations, and I do not need you. Where'd you go? Right. I don't need you to come tell me I'm doing this wrong. All right, looking at this section of the wall, and I'm not thrilled with where all of these little support dealy bobs are going. Right, I could put this one here, and you know, here and against this wall, I guess, which is fine. Yeah, I guess that works. What I might want to do, because part of it's just because I was just counting around that way. Maybe what I should do is come around from this side. Of course, if I come around this side, that would give me like 1 support on each side here, and that's not quite enough, I think. So maybe we'll just stick with it. See, I can count to 3. I was a musician. I can also count to 4. Definitely one of those skills that music has given me in my life. The ability to count to 3 and 4 repeatedly. Also sometimes 6. Good life skills coming from music. The ability to count to 3 and 4. Definitely recommend it. Oops. Not use the carrot. Carrots are wonderful tools, but they don't make good axes, to be honest. Carrots are more of a shovel type tool, really. You know, they're used to being in the ground, you know, so yeah, you go with that. You kind of have to work the bricks around in different ways to make it all work, and it's okay. And that's one of the reasons I wanted to leave this as sort of an organic shape rather than this whole just sort of make it a big square. Ooh, look, square castle. Ooh, no, I wanted this to be what it is because I think it's going to work out better. And I think this needs to move this way. Yeah, so I think it's just going to give it a more interesting shape, and I kind of like that. Yeah, go ahead. Deciding to square this off was the right choice. Yeah, having the one little cutout was the natural part of the hill, but it just made this tower look a little funky, so went ahead, go ahead and filled that in. I think that's going to look a lot better. All right, so I've got all of the crenellations and stuff coming along this side, and I'm now looking at this lower side, and I might want to actually push that out as well. I'm going to have to think on that a little bit and just see, but I think that'll work for now. Yep, back out in free cam with this, and I think this is good. I also just noticed the castle on that side is taller than the castle on this side. Right? It's about 2 blocks higher. Well, do I want to fix that or not? I think I'm going to leave it. I'm going to say no. I'm going to let it be different sizes here. And I'll just work with it and see how it goes. Okay. That's looking a little bit better. I'm not totally thrilled with this. But adding the extra block and moving the crenellation out that way with the support underneath, I think that makes this side work a little bit better. Again, is it perfect? No. But I think I can live with that. And then coming around the rest of the castle here, I think that's doing okay. Now, given what I was doing before, I think I want to come around and see if I can get some supports under the front here, which I wonder if, can I actually reach down there? Yes, I think I can. So, let's come around this way. Sneaky, sneaky. There we go. Yeah, see, that's looking a little bit better now, too. So, okay. Okay, good. Is it perfect? Not quite. I think I want to come around this side and line the crenellations up over the supports, just like they are on the rest of the castle. But we'll take a pass and see if I can make that work. Looks like this one right here. All right, well, let me go do that. All right, yep, shifted all the crenellations over so they're all sitting on top of the support beams. And yeah, that's looking a lot better. But this side I didn't do that on, so ugh, I'm gonna have to go fix this over here too. Man, this is what I get for wanting to be consistent. All right, well, it's a little tedious, but I got a roof on the whole castle, so nice. So the next thing I need to do, let's go ahead and hop down on this this level. Oh yeah, it's looking a little dark in there, but I think, yeah, it should all be well enough lit. I don't have to worry about monsters. But I think this is going to work. I think this is definitely going to be okay. So there is a lot of space. It definitely looks different when you show up with a roof on it. But yeah, I think this is going to be good. Now, if I just come up here, and I hope this should work out just fine. Nice little layer. This should be okay. So now I have a layer of floor that can go in right here. Just plop in like that. And so I can... Now I'm going to have to figure this out because I've got multiple layers, right? Remember, this side is slightly lower than that side. But I think we can make something work. Even if this ceiling is a little bit higher, I think this is going to be just fine. All right, well, that's the time we've got, and we made some good progress. We've got crenellations all over the castle. We've got roofs on everything now. I mean, this is great sticking out there. So, a little tedious, maybe not the most obvious progress, but it's good to get done. So now I can work on the interior and start putting in windows and all that other fun stuff. So, because windows are great, except on computers where you should run Linux. Anyway, I will definitely hope to see you next time. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel because that is awesome. And until next time, be excellent to each other. And this is Music Free Gaming signing off. I did not even set myself up to do an intro for YouTube. This is going to be great. Well, might as well start it here. Because I've totally been obviously not planning anything here, so why should I plan anything else? It's a thing, really. Totally. Absolutely. Because why bother planning? Planning is totally overrated or something. I don't know.